Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is probably the second episode, not probably, it is. It is the second episode of She Cooks! Because, you know, it's a miracle that I can cook. At least I like to joke and say so. Besides the point, I wonder if any of you can guess what today's theme is. No cheating, don't look at the title. What is today's theme for cooking, huh? I bet you can't guess it, Yep, that's right. It's Halloween! I'm just kidding. It's Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day is right around the corner. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be tomorrow will be Mother's Day type of thing. So I wanted to, I knew it was coming up. I wanted to put a video out, a little something extra for Mother's Day. So here we are. I was feeling like, maybe for Mother's Day we should do a theme of breakfast in bed. So that's why there's all these items frames here with bits of food in them, and I'll get to that in a second. One thing I really do want to say that is super mondo important when it comes to planning anything from your mom for Mother's Day, whether it's cooking or anything like that, any sort of special anything, you want to pay attention to what your mom likes, what she likes to eat, what she likes to drink, what her favorite colors are, that sort of thing. So that way you kind of know. Oh, I just realized I was still in picture mode from earlier. Yeah, pay attention to what her favorite things are. For example, see how I've kind of decorated the place today? I got some pink and yellow flowers, and mom's in pink and yellow. My mom's favorite colors are pink and yellow, so I was like, if we're doing it that way, it's for my mom. So like a yellow vase with a pink flower and pink vase with a yellow flower. So happy Mother's Day, Mom, if you're watching this. So yeah, major importance, pay attention to what your mom likes. If you don't know, just ask her. I mean, sometimes you forget, or sometimes things change, or maybe you haven't paid attention, but you should start paying attention now. Ask your mom what she likes. That's going to be key to making her breakfast. So today we're going to be making 6 different things. Bacon and eggs are over there because I didn't have enough room here. So bacon and eggs is one. But before I get into that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I am getting way ahead of myself. So you have a couple options. You can do basic and traditional. Not basic, but simple and traditional. So you got bacon and eggs, you got French toast, there is waffles, and there are pancakes. And now the waffles and pancakes are in a pink frame, not just for decorative purposes, but also because they have some alternative ones you can make, some variated ones that you can do, which we'll get into in order to make them. And then you got the 2 super big over-the-top breakfasts. You got the hearty breakfast, and you've got the Southern style breakfast. Now, obviously, life isn't like Minecraft. Minecraft and life are a little bit different, but you can emulate these things in real life for your mom. Do a little breakfast in bed type of thing. Pick up her bed. Don't ignore this chest. Don't worry about it. You can just pick up her bed, and boop. Aw, Mom, you're sleeping in bed. Hold on, let me grab breakfast for you, and then we bring it over, and you'll be like, surprise, breakfast in bed, happy Mother's Day. I think she'd love that, but let's get rid of that for now. We don't need that right now. That's for later. This is the decoration chest. We'll get to that later, theoretically. So yeah, we've got 6 dishes that we need to accomplish. We need to get down to business on. And what do I say? First things first, we need to go shopping. Which of course here is farm gardening, but in real life it's going to be shopping. So let's go shopping. Now, one thing I am going to assume is that you have in your house is some stuff that most people usually have in their house. You got your salt, your pepper, some flour, and sugar, and milk. I'm going to assume you have all these things in your house. I'm also going to assume you have eggs in your house. If you don't, obviously, just go run out to the store, pick some up, whatever you don't have. I mean, flour and sugar really not that expensive. Milk's debatable price-wise. And then what I also have, I do have some of the meats that we're going to be using already in the refrigerator. We're gonna have some pork chop, so bacon technically, I think, for pretty much all these. Bacon, and then there's a little bit of chicken in there too. It has to do with the waffle variation. So I don't assume you have that in your fridge. We already do, so if you don't, just run out to the store, go to your local meat person and pick some up. Like, say, oh, right over here, just run over, grab some meat, and that'll be that. So let's see, we're going to need a few different things. I wrote a shopping list down here somewhere. Alright, so let's go to the garden first, because we're going to need blueberries for sure. Alright, let's grab those up. Blueberries, we're going to need some onions and potatoes. Somebody shout when you see them. Oh, no, that's seaweed, but we already need spice leaves, so if you see that, also yell. Lentil. Shopping in my garden is very difficult. It's very difficult. So we need onions and potatoes. That's soybeans. That is not onions. That is also not onions. That is also not onions. Scallions, close enough, right? Oh, there's those spice leaves we needed. Alright. We also need tea leaves. I can never find anything in this garden. I should have organized it better. Parsnips, asparagus. Oh, I think these are onions. No, it's cantaloupe. Here we go. There's onions right there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, so we got spice leaves, we got onions, we still need tea leaves, coffee beans, corn and corn and barley are right here. So there's the barley. This is the corn, because we need some cornmeal, and the barley is to make some bread. I hope that'll be enough. Let's grab a little extra barley just in case. Yeah. Okay. So we still need potatoes and coffee beans. That's canaf. That's not coffee beans. Coffee beans? Coffee beans. And those are peppers. And that's cranberry. Coffee? Hello, coffee. Mulberry? Mulberry is not coffee. I can't even remember what the coffee plant looks like. Potato. Presumably, I think the potato plant looks like a regular potato plant. Potatoes? Potatoes. 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 Give me 1 minute, guys. I gotta find the freaking potatoes. Okay, I found the potatoes, guys. They're right here next to the wheat. Which, yeah. So right next to the wheat. It wasn't too hard to find once I actually, like, started paying attention. And then, I was looking around, and I think they were right. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So tea seeds, tea leaves, whatever, and coffee beans. Yes, these are important. Because while you're making your mom breakfast in bed, she's also going to need a little something to get her up in the morning. Because, you know, I know a lot of moms drink coffee. I know a lot of people drink coffee. Or possibly tea. We got a couple different ones we're going to try making. I just stored them in here for a little bit of ease purposes. Just for show examples. Like, look at the other things in item frames. I got this in the coffee pot maker. So we're going to be making maybe a couple different teas. Or maybe just one, and you can kind of go from there on the variations. Again, it depends on what your mom likes. Does she drink coffee? Does she drink tea? If she drinks tea, what kind of tea? Does she drink espresso? I don't know. You should know. Go ask your mom if you don't know. And find out. And make it from there. Okay, so that's done. We're done with the garden. Now we need to move on to the orchard. So we're going to need oranges, cocoa beans. I almost said coffee beans. Oranges, cinnamon, cocoa beans. And I went ahead and put these labels up here because I got tired of staring at the bonsai pots trying to figure out. So cocoa beans are in here. Let's just take, I was going to take half the stack, but we'll just take all of that. We also need oranges. These are alphabetical, by the way. I apologize for that. Our dog Blue just got some new squeaky toys the other day. So he's just going to be playing with those. So if you hear that in the background, that's just what that is. I do apologize. Oh, oranges right here. Alright. Okay, so we got cocoa beans, we got oranges. Oops. Did I hit something? I didn't mean to if I did. Okay, so we got cocoa beans, we got oranges. Which I think the orange is just really for the espresso. I don't think we really need that many of them. We also need cinnamon. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Cinnamon. Here we go. So let's grab that much. I don't think we need too much of that. Cinnamon. And then we also need maple syrup. Here it is. So we'll grab 7 should be enough, I think. Maple syrup and then olives. Olive. That's Mochi, by the way, if any of y'all could hear that. He's sitting at the window meowing, I think at the FedEx guy. Mochi, what are you meowing at, baby? And of course now he doesn't want to talk. Okay. So we got the orange, we got the cinnamon, cocoa beans, maple syrup, and olives, and that's everything that we're gonna need. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw this into a cabinet so I don't have to carry all this on me. It's a little bit easier that. Oh no, I accidentally dyed the cabinet a color. Oh man, I'll have to fix that later. Forgot I had cocoa beans in my hand. Man, okay, whatever, that's fine. Alright, so, like I said, there's a couple different types of breakfasts that you can do. You can do nice and simple and traditional, or you can do like a big old feast. You know, nothing says like, Mom, I want to get you fat, like a ginormous feast. A ginormous Southern style hearty breakfast, right? So yeah, let's start with the Southern style breakfast. Let's go big first, right? So the elements to the Southern style breakfast, and I'll pull it up here for you guys. Hold on. Southern style, oh, there it is. So ingredients to this are going to be, we're going to need a cutting board, which we have right over here. We're going to need grits, biscuits and gravy, cooked pork chop, egg, and some toast. Now, egg, like I said before, we already have in the refrigerator with all of our seafood. It's right there. Okay, boom. If you don't have any, go out to the store, go grab some eggs. If you got a chicken, go collect some from your chicken, you know. Your hen probably laid some already for you this morning. And then we've also got some raw pork chop in here so we can get that cooking. So let's go ahead and get that going. There's a couple other recipes that it might call for this, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a couple of those going. And then what was it that we said we needed? We needed toast, right? Now, toast is made up of bread and butter. Now, I think I accidentally made some bread earlier because I was trying to test out how to make bread. So we should have enough to make at least one piece for us. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make some bread for later, too, because we're going to need that. Okay. Yeah, we have that stored for later. Just throw that up there. All right. So what else are we going to need? We're going to need biscuits and gravy and grits. Biscuits and gravy consist of biscuit and gravy. To make a biscuit, you're going to need some dough and you're going to need some butter. Butter we already got. Dough, we can just look up on the thing and it should make it for us. So let's find out, shall we? Dough is going to be water, salt, and flour. So let's go ahead and grab a ball of dough. And then we can make a biscuit. I don't know why I keep closing it out. My brain keeps like short-circuiting. And we got a biscuit. All right, awesome, cool. Now to make gravy, we're going to need some stock and some flour. So we've got flour. Let's just go ahead and make some stock. Stock is going to consist of either, depending on whether you want it to be a meat base or vegetable base or a bone base. There's many different ways you can make stock. It depends on what you're trying to make, who you're trying to make it for. If they're vegetarian, that kind of thing, you want to be mindful of that. So we got the stock going on. Now we just need to make gravy. Boom. All right, now we can make biscuits and gravy, and we've got one part done. Look at that, guys. All right, so we got the biscuits and gravy, we got the toast, we've got the egg in storage, we've got the pork chop cooking, so we got our bacon. What else do we need? We need the grits. So grits are going to consist of cornmeal, milk, salt, and water. So not much we have to prepare there. We just got to make the cornmeal, which is what, oops, helps if I spell corn right. So let's just grab some cornmeal and make that right up. I don't know why I keep closing that out. And then we should be able to make, if I can, there we go. We can go ahead and make some grits. And now that we've got all of our pieces put together, now that we've got all of our pieces made, let's go ahead and put them all together. And we've got our Southern style breakfast. Look at that, it's a top tier food too. Now that says, Mom, you're the best, like a top tier food, am I right? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll put that in the fridge for later when we're plating. Next up, let's go down the list. Not down the list. Let's like go from biggest to like. No. We'll go down the list. We'll go into that list. So next thing is going to be waffles. So let's look up what it takes to make waffles, shall we? Waffle. So just a basic waffle is going to take more of that batter. Or I say more. I don't think we used batter yet. It's going to take some batter, some butter, and some milk. So batter is just going to be flour and eggs, which we've established we have. So let's go ahead and do batter. Boop. And let's go ahead and make a waffle. Ka-da-boom! Now, like I said, we are going to make a couple variations, so I'm going to make a couple extra waffles for later. So let's just go ahead and make a couple extra things of batter. Right? And we'll make so we can make a couple of waffles. Actually, we're doing waffles now. Why don't I just show you what the alternative for waffles are? So one option, as it's showing right here for you, is maple syrup waffles. So if you click on that, it's literally just waffles and maple syrup. I mean, how much simpler can it get, right? You give your mama some waffles, you give us some maple syrup, and boom, you got some maple syrup waffles. Look at that deliciousness right there. Oh, yeah. All right. So the other one is going to be the chicken and waffles that you see up here in the corner. So for that, you need waffles, which we have, and then you're going to need to make some fried chicken, which looks complicated, but it's really not. Spice leaf, which we picked up, black pepper, which we already have, cooking oil, some batter, and some raw chicken. Raw chicken we've already got in the kitchen, but again, if you don't have any, go to your local butcher. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Go to your local butcher, or go to like Publix or wherever you get your chicken from, and just go pick some up. All right, make sure it's good quality raw chicken, you know. And then you're gonna need cooking oil. For that, it's just basic press. You can get that, pick that up at the store. Here, we're gonna make ours fresh because it's Minecraft, and why the heck not? I'm gonna go with olives. That's what we picked up, was olives. So it's not a nut oil; it's just an olive oil. So let's just go oil. Not sesame oil, cooking oil. So you just need some cooking oil. Oh, use the tea leaf, so it's tea oil, I guess. And so now if we just type in chicken. Oh no, wait, we still need batter. I'm sorry, I'm silly. All right, now let's type in chicken. And bada bing, bada boom. So you got your chicken, you got some bread, and you got it fried up in the oil with your seasonings. And bada bing, bada boom, you got some fried chicken. And take your chicken, slap it on top of that waffle, and you got chicken and waffles. Look at this. Look at how delicious this is. Nom 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 nom. I just want to eat it up. Nom nom. Nom nom. I can't eat it because I'm full. I'm trying to eat it, but it's not letting me. So just pretend. Ah, delicious, delicious. So let's go ahead and put our waffles in the refrigerator. So again, depending on what your mom likes, you know, that'll depend. That'll change what kind of waffles you give her. Maybe your mom likes the fancy chicken and waffles. Maybe she just likes a plain waffle. My mom likes Belgian waffles personally, just a little bit of butter. I don't even know if she likes syrup on them. I should probably ask. Like I said, when in doubt, if you don't know, ask. All right, next up is French toast. So French toast. Let's go ahead and pull the recipe up for that. Not French fries, French toast. French toast, you're gonna need a little bit of ground cinnamon, you need some egg, some sugar, and some toast. Now, let's see. Whoop. So let's go ahead and do the ground cinnamon because we grabbed some cinnamon from the supermarket, right? So there's the cinnamon there. Let's grab a little bit of that. And then, actually, I think we're gonna need some of that for later, for something else too. Let's make a couple of those, just to be on the safe side. All right, perfect. Oh, we can make cinnamon toast. Oh, well, there's an option for you guys. If you want to make some cinnamon toast, get some bread, get some sugar, get some butter, and some ground cinnamon. What you do is you take the bread, toast it, put some butter on there, and sprinkle cinnamon sugar on top. It is delicious. Honestly, I like to do that sometimes when I'm feeling a little fancy. If that squeaky toy is any indicator, Blue agrees. He thinks that's fancy and delicious too. Alright, so what else did we need for this again? Oh, we need the actual toast. Toast. Alright, so toast, which is just butter and bread. We made that extra bread earlier, so bada bing, bada boom. And would you look at that? Now the French toast has popped up. So you take your toast, you take your cinnamon. I think when you're actually making it's like a whole egg wash, cook in a pan thing. But here we just take some toast, some ground cinnamon, some eggs, some sugar, fly it up in the pan. And you get some delicious French toast. Alright, so that one's pretty simple and straightforward. Next is going to be a big old stack of pancakes. So let's pull the recipe up because this is what we're doing. I have the recipes in front of me, but I want you to be able to see them too. So pancakes are going to require just some batter and some milk. And now, like I said before, there are some variations that we're going to do. So we're going to make a couple extra things of batter when we're doing this. So let's go ahead. And we're going to make 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things of batter. Now, first off, we're just going to make a regular big old stack of pancakes. Because that's all we need. Pancakes. So let's go ahead and make a stack of pancakes. Now the blueberry pancakes and the maple syrup pancakes are actually kind of funny because they require you to have the pancakes already made. I think it's funny because blueberry pancake wise, usually you want to mix that into the batter like they do with the bacon pancakes, which I'll show you in a second. But you just need to make actual pancakes first. So we're going to make 2 more stacks of those. So we got blueberry pancakes, so just pancakes plus blueberries. Boom! Blueberry pancakes. Maple syrup pancakes. Pancakes plus maple syrup. Boom! Oh. I didn't mean to make 2 of those. Whoops. Well, pretend that one of these is a regular stack of pancakes and one of them is a maple syrup pancakes. Just pretend. Oh, boom, magically like that, we have a regular stack of pancakes again. Just for posterity's sake. I did go back and make it, but that's besides the point. Alright, so last one I was telling you about is the bacon pancakes. So you're going to take some cooked pork chop, which is why we cooked a little extra earlier, some milk, and some batter, which is why we have extra here. You throw them on a pan, bada bing, bada boom, and you got yourself some bacon pancakes. Look at these things. Just full of bacon. Who don't like bacon? Actually, vegetarians might not like bacon pancakes, so that's to be fair. Again, pay attention to what your mom likes. Maybe she likes blueberries. Maybe she likes plain. Maybe she wants bacon in everything in her life. And so, yeah, just add bacon everything and you'll be all right. Before we go on to hearty breakfast, I want to go ahead and do the bacon and eggs first. That one, I think, is actually pretty simple. We have the ingredients already set up. So you just take eggs, some raw pork chop, or in real life, just some bacon, and you're going to fry them up in a pan. And you're bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself some bacon and eggs. Now, now that we got that other simple one out of the way, last thing we're going to make is hearty breakfast, which is a little less filling than the southern style breakfast, but I think it's got a little different like pizzazz to it. So that's why I wanted to include it on here. I think it's fun because it's the only one that has a drink in it. So it's got chocolate milk, cooked pork chops, so your bacon. You got a fried egg, some toast, and some potato cakes. Now, we've already got the cooked pork chop going. Chocolate milk's pretty simple. It's just milk and some cocoa powder. So we're gonna, So we're gonna make some cocoa powder real quick because that's just ground up cocoa beans, which is why we grabbed some. in the first place. So I feel like we might need something else. Let's grab a couple extra just to be on the safe side. And then fried egg should be as simple as just frying up an egg. We don't want this one. We want this one. All right, so we got our fried egg. We've got our cocoa powder for our... Oh, we should probably make the chocolate milk, though. All right, so we got our fried egg. We got our chocolate milk. We've got our cooked pork chops. We got our bacon. What else did we need from that? We also needed some toast and some potato cakes. So toast we can do simply. Potato cakes are just onion, potato, and butter. So it's kind of like you just fry up some potatoes in a pan. So let's go ahead and do some potato cakes. And we just need some more toast. Because no well-rounded breakfast is complete without some form of carbs. So we take all that and we put it into our hearty breakfast. Bada bing, bada boom, you got a hearty breakfast in front of you. It's again it's not a top tier food, but it's a pretty nice filling one. So again, if you want to just fatten your mom up because you love her so much and you just want more of her to hug, by all means use one of these as an example for what to make her for breakfast. So yeah, we've got all that set up. Now, the other key part in Mother's Day, celebrating Mother's Day, is decorations and setup. All right, so let's grab our food out of here because we're gonna need all this. But I don't want to put it in our hot bar because we're gonna need the hot bar for our decorations. So pay attention to what your mom likes. So some moms like chocolate, some moms like flowers. I know my mom likes flowers, and you can't really decorate the house with chocolate. I mean, you can, but it's really not suggested. So we're going to use flowers to decorate. Yes, I grabbed these flowers out of Creative. Shush, don't judge me. I got things to do. Okay, listen. And, you know, we'll grab a pink bed for her. So if your mom's just doing breakfast in bed, you don't need a table or anything like that. You just come over, you grab a little TV tray and go, hey, Mom, I made you breakfast. And you set whatever breakfast you made, just boop, right on there. And she eats it. She's happy. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, but you know, with food, she might be a little thirsty. So just remember, you know, brew her a cup of coffee, you know. If you know how the coffee maker works, do it. If not, maybe go out to Starbucks or ask your dad or, you know, whoever you live with, whatever guardian you're with at the time, or whatever the mother figure you're celebrating. Just ask for some help. So really, it's just as simple as coffee beans in a brewing pot. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. So we're going to make some coffee over here. Cup of coffee. Boom, simple as that. Some people like cream and sugar, some people don't. It's very different. Maybe they need a little wake up in the morning. Espresso. I can't spell espresso, man. Espresso is just gonna be 3 coffee beans and 1 sugar. So it's a bit more coffee in a smaller container because it packs a little bit more of a punch. So the other thing I had in there, I think it was coffee con leche. So it's espresso with some milk and some ground cinnamon. So a little punch, but not as super strong tasting. It's gonna be probably just not as strong. I don't know. I don't drink coffee. I say this stuff like I know. So yeah, that's an option too. Now the other thing you can make, because not all moms like coffee, maybe she likes tea. So you should ask her, or if you don't, if you should ask her if you don't already know. Maybe she has a favorite type of hot tea. Maybe she likes chai tea, which is simple as, you know, tea and cinnamon. Maybe just a plain old cup of tea. I don't know what kind of cup of tea that is. It's just a cup of tea. But maybe she likes green tea. Maybe she likes Earl Grey tea, which is just tea and orange, or tea and spice leaf, not respectively. Tea and spice leaf is for the green tea. The orange is for the Earl Grey, weirdly enough. But whatever your mom likes, just ask her. See what she likes. Make it for her, you know. You could also just do a nice old glass of orange juice, which I think we might actually be able to make. Orange smoothie, orange juice. Yeah, orange juice. That's a breakfast thing too, or maybe milk. I would do milk, but it just comes out as like a bucket, and I'm not putting a bucket on the table. So let's just throw this all up here for right now. We don't need that. So if you're not bringing her breakfast in bed, and you're you know, maybe having her have it at the table or something, not outside. I was gonna say outside, but outside doesn't make sense. Maybe you want to set it up and decorate. So I know, again, my mom likes pink and yellow, so I'm putting up some pink trees. Not that you can do this in real life, but, you know, decorate it. Make it look pizzazzy. Maybe you can put, pink streamers or... Ooh, that's a big tree. It's a nice little canopy, though, here. I like it. You know, maybe you can set something up like that, though. I just heard a big thud. I think my cat just tried to jump on my counter. She's really big. She can make it. She just makes a big thud. But, you know, decorations. Decorations are always nice. I forgot the... That's okay. We don't need them. So, you know, maybe some pink streamers, grab some flowers, maybe plant them in pots. I'm just gonna plant these in the ground because we're outside. But, you know, make it look all nice and pretty, make it feel festive, make mom feel, you know, she does all these things for you year round. Maybe do a little something nice for her, right? And again, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, maybe it's not your mom you're celebrating, maybe it's an aunt or some other type of female guardian, a grandmother, an aunt, a sister, I don't know. But you still want to make them feel appreciated, right, for everything that they do for you during the year. It's just the one day where you can kind of say thank you. I mean, you should be saying, I mean, also it's nice to say thank you on a regular basis too, but this is the big day out of the year where you do a little something extra special. So you want to decorate and make your mom or make your sister or whoever it is, or grandma or aunt, whoever it is you're celebrating, make them feel special. So yes, flowers everywhere, pink trees. Mom, I'm going all out for you this year. Now that we've got all that, let's grab all of our food. So I think my mom would like maple syrup pancakes. We discussed she likes regular waffles. We'll get the big breakfasts going here. I think that's all this on the French toast. Okay. So Mom, I got you a big old breakfast, the big old Southern style breakfast. I got you a hearty breakfast. I got you some French toast, bacon and eggs, a Belgian waffle, and some maple syrup pancakes. But Mom, I know what you're saying. That's a lot of food, but that's okay. Because if you're still hungry after all of that, I've got all these other options for you. So I've got a regular stack of pancakes. I got some blueberry pancakes. I got some bacon pancakes. We got maple syrup waffles and chicken and waffles, Mom. Whatever your heart desires, it is your day. You can pick whatever you want. Because that's what this day is about, right, guys? Making Mom happy, making Mom feel special. And also, Mom, if you get thirsty, we got some beverages for you here lined up at the back. Let's just, my mom's a coffee person, not a tea person, so I'm just going to put some coffee on here. Mom, I got you a big old piping hot cup of coffee. If you need a little energy, which my mom doesn't, she tries to drink decaf because she has too much energy if she doesn't. I got you an espresso, just in case, you know, just in case you change your mind for the day. Is that the espresso? Yeah, and I'll bring you a little cream if you want it for your coffee there. And you know what? I know Dad likes tea, so let's give him a green tea. You know, just so he can sit quietly and sit with you, because I know you enjoy it when you spend time together. But yeah, so I guess that kind of wraps up our cooking episode here. We kind of took a bit of a detour with the decorating. Oh, you like those floating flowers and a little extra special touch for Mother's Day I tried to do. But yeah, so like I said, I think that's everything for this episode. We went ahead and we made a wonderful breakfast for Mom. If you're wondering what to make her for dinner, I am no help for you this year, bud. Maybe take her out to dinner. Most of the time, moms just appreciate the thought and the love and the effort that you put into it. So any effort, any thought, any love, they're gonna appreciate that and the gesture more than anything else. So as long as it comes from the heart and it comes from you, you're solid. You don't need any advice from anybody else. You got this. It's in the bag. But to all you mothers out there, and any of you who are watching, especially my mama, happy Mother's Day. I hope it's a great one for you, moms. We love you all, and thank you so much for everything that you do. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So before we part, I just want to say, if you did like the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that big old red subscribe button. And if you give that little bell a ring-a-ding, it'll let you know when I put new videos out. These are probably going to come out maybe about once a month, give or take, depending on like how much stuff there is to do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, happy Mother's Day to everybody, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye!